Hey everyone, welcome again. So let's take a peek into JavaScript's history, but first let's recall what JavaScript is. JavaScript is a lightweight, interpreted, object-oriented language with first-class functions because functions can be stored in variables and passed around like any other object, right? So JavaScript is best known as the scripting language for web pages, but it's also used in many non-browser environments as well. It's a prototype-based multi-paradigm scripting language that is dynamic and supports object-oriented, imperative, and functional programming styles. JavaScript supports object-oriented programming with object prototypes instead of classes. We will see more about classes and prototypical inheritance later in this course. Now let's see the JavaScript history. JavaScript was created in 1995 by Brendan Eich while he was an engineer at Netscape. JavaScript was first released with Netscape too early in 1996. It was originally going to be called LiveScript, but it was renamed to JavaScript in an ill-fated marketing decision that attempted to capitalize on popularity of Sun Microsystems Java language, despite the two having very little in common. This has been a source of confusion ever since for many new people. Several months later, Microsoft released JavaScript with Internet Explorer 3. It was mostly compatible JavaScript work-alike, which Microsoft called JScript. Several months after that, Netscape submitted JavaScript to ECMA International, which is a European standards organization to standardize JavaScript, which resulted in the first edition of ECMAScript standard that year. The standard received a significant update as ECMAScript Edition 3 in 1999. The fourth edition was abandoned due to political differences concerning language complexity. Many parts of the fourth edition form the basis for ECMAScript Edition 5, which was published in December 2009. For the sixth major edition of the standard, which was published in 2015, which we call ES6 in short. So anywhere we use ES for the JavaScript version, it stands for ECMAScript. And after ES5 and ES6, they publish a new edition each year. ES6 was launched in 2015, and after then each specification is launched with a name with ES as prefix, further appended by the year. So ES6 is also ES 2015. And the version released in 2016 is called ES 2016, and so on. JavaScript community is ever growing. There are a lot of useful libraries, frameworks, tools, and even languages are getting developed leveraging JavaScript, and also to help scale JavaScript. In 2006, jQuery library was released, one of the first JavaScript libraries to have nicely documented stuff, which is being used widely to build complex and interactive applications that work reliably on all the browsers. In 2008, V8 engine was launched. V8 is Google's open source high performance JavaScript and WebAssembly engine written in C++. It is used in Google Chrome since then, and it changed the way JavaScript was compiled and interpreted, making it a viable option for high performance applications. So then in 2009, Node.js was launched, which is a server-side runtime for JavaScript built on top of V8 engine. In 2010, JavaScript frameworks designed specifically for single-page applications to provide seamless user experience. There were Backbone.js and AngularJS, both of which came out in October of 2010. Backbone was lightweight and handled DOM updates with an imperative programming style, while AngularJS was a little more all-inclusive and used as a declarative programming style. And that's not it about JavaScript. There are many languages derived from JavaScript and they compile back to JavaScript. With AngularJS, TypeScript is used, which is the superset of JavaScript, while CoffeeScript is a language which is an enhanced version of JavaScript. Not just these two languages, but there are other languages such as Dart, Kotlin, etc., which can be compiled into JavaScript. There are a lot of functional changes JavaScript went through during these years, but these newer features are added over the older stuff. The old stuff is not removed, it's still there. JavaScript cannot remove things easily because a lot of old code is already written and is running on millions of devices, on browsers, right? But writing older features when you have new and optimized things in hand is a point of concern, right? So we will cover all the interesting stuff from ES 2015 to ES 2022. We will also see a few of the older patterns and problems with them, and in future, we will also try to keep this course updated with newer features. There's one thing to make sure while writing JavaScript code is using the strict mode at the top of your JavaScript code because it will rescue you from the errors you didn't even see in your code. I might not use ustrict on all the programs shown in the course, but when I'm developing something new, I use strict mode to save myself from unexpected errors. So I'll suggest the same to you guys. So this was it for this lecture. See you guys then in the course. Bye bye.